Okay. I said I was going to try something. And my whole thing crashed. Like, I don't know what I did, but everything crashed. And even if I'm not here for long, I at least want to do the thing that I wanted to try, okay? So, now that that other thing has had its update, let me see if I can actually get this to work here. I just wanted to show you something, that's all. Is that too much to ask for? Let's go to this. Okay. We'll go back to this. And then I need to see if I can figure out how to get that Alyx. There we go. I want to see if I can stream it with virtual desktop. That's all I wanted to do, is see if I can stream Half-Life Alyx with virtual desktop. This will be a short little stream. We're going to see what happens. Is it working? Hey. Hey. I think you might actually be able to see it. Can you hear it? I think so. Oh, let me move that so I don't spill it. Any other drinks need to be moved out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I just want to see if this works, if I can stream this for a second. Without smacking stuff on my... punching my computer screen and stuff. Can you see it? It's weird, my loading screen looks different than yours. I can see out the crack of my nose, that's why I keep looking up like this. All I wanted to do was test this shit to see if it works. And what I wanted to show you, though, was, you can set it so when you get to certain spots in the game, you can find these things here. You can pick them up. I don't want to hit my computer.
Even in our earliest experiments in bringing Half-Life to VR, we found that players enjoyed exploring every nook and cranny of the environment. With the increased fidelity of VR, players not only expected to be able to interact with a vast array of objects, but they also had a strong desire to find something useful from time to time. This was so universal among testers that in addition to more searchable locations and interactive objects, we added a new resource, resin. Level designers could place this new resource in fun and interesting locations that were tied to game progression, rewarding players wider-ranging exploration. We also tied this new resource to a longer-term goal in the form of weapon upgrades, further motivating players to explore the environment. Deep scavenger hunts and keen observation would result in more resin to spend as a reward.
Actually, this game, the virtual desktop runs games so well that I had to turn off continuous moving because it was making me sick. Put this on your head. Yeah. So we got the resin. That's a handsome man right there. I don't want to hit my desk, so I gotta like move my arms underneath. You need to get out of the way, bud. Can I grab your head? Like, you need to get out of the way. Can I put my finger in his mouth? It's really hard to move around my desk here. Alright, get the hell out of the way, man. We're trying to get stuff done here. Alright. Yeah. I'm too close to the desk. No, rat, no! I thought that rat was gonna eat it there for a second. Let's see, yeah, dun. Am I standing up fully? So seemingly I can stream this game if I want to. That's pretty cool. This is probably gonna be just a short little thing that I do here for a moment because for one, I can't be that close to the computer. I'd have to like find a better, like sit back on my bed or something, but what's in the bucket? Anything?
I think I can reroute this with my multi-tool.
You what?
It's a tool with multiple functions.
Can I put the bucket on my head?
You know, multi-tool.
I can. I'm Buckethead. Can I take it off my head? There we go. Ooh, let's hear this one too.
Internally, we refer to this type of puzzle as a toner puzzle, due to its similarity to a real-world cable toner tool that can be used to locate electrical wires in walls.
There.
The toner mechanic was conceived as a tool for designers to craft player experiences around knowing that the player had to put their head and hands in specific locations.
What's that? Oh.
The initial design merely required the player to use their multi-tool to push a ball of energy along a path, similar to a child's bead maze toy. While this simple design was successful at getting the player to put their head and hands in particular locations, the lack of branching meant that the player wasn't required to make any choices, nor was there any possibility of negative consequences. To address these issues, we added the rotating junction elements, which allowed for branching paths and became the player's primary means of interacting with toner puzzles. While the toner puzzles ramp up in complexity throughout the game, this first toner puzzle is designed to use a minimal number of elements to introduce players to the key idea
Lost my hat again.
that power flows through wires, power can be rerouted by rotating junctions, and power has an effect on the physical world, such as turning on lights.
Oh.
The sparking electrical
That's
outlet
why.
branches down
Oh,
toward
well.
the floor is not strictly necessary for this simple puzzle, but it was added here to expose players to its behavior, since it was causing confusion in later puzzles when players were seeing it for the first time in more complex configurations.
I love this commentary. You don't have to play with the game having commentary like this, but it's an option. And since this is my second playthrough, I was like, yeah, I'd love to hear some developers' commentary in the game, you know? Especially at the beginning when you get to hear Gabe Newell talk to you.
The Combine use these. Are they safe for people?
Yeah, I use them all the time.
Are the Combine not people?
Hey, you were right. These are great.
Can I cut myself? Hey, what's in here? Anything? Nothing. Anything in the trash can? Nope. Hey, what's that? Resin. Sweet. Pick up heavy objects with both hands. Like that? No, 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 no. This is so cool, dude. I need to get more VR games because this is awesome. Like anything in here you can just interact with. Oh. Well, I beat the game, found the liquor. I love this effect. Can you see that? Lighting.
From our earliest experiments in VR, we realized how critical high-quality, high-density lighting was to conveying a sense of realism. In game development, any technology choice involves trade-offs between quality, runtime performance, and development time. For Half-Life Alyx, we chose a high-quality, high-performance light mapping solution which required a significant amount of offline preprocessing. We performed the light map preprocessing using a render farm, which could take several hours
look at that,
for a
dude.
single map at the highest quality. And we put a lot of effort into mitigating the cost of that high iteration time for designers on the team. Specifically, we implemented a real-time approximation to the final lighting result, which allowed designers to light scenes in real time with confidence that the high-performance light maps would match their intent. Most lights in Half-Life Alyx are baked into a single term that describes distance falloff and shadowing, allowing us to change the brightness and color of lights in real time at no cost. This encoding also allows us to apply shadows from dynamic props and characters without having to render any static geometry into shadow maps. Our light maps store directional information using the popular ambient highlight direction encoding, an improvement over Valve's own radiosity normal mapping technique pioneered in Half-Life 2. This new light map encoding ensures that the bumpy surfaces can appear bumpy even when not under direct light. This blinking light source provides a good illustration of this technique.
No, give me
as you
that
can
back.
perceive the surface detail even during times the light source is off.
Hey, ammo. I'll take that too. Barnacles.
Barnacles, while an iconic Half-Life creature, presented some interesting VR-specific challenges. While their tongue is intended to trap hasty or unobservant players, those caught by them often didn't realize what was happening. They would become disoriented or even motion sick as the barnacle lifted them up to be eaten. These unfortunate players almost universally died, and failed to learn what was happening even after multiple encounters. To address this issue, we created the tongue as a particle system. This allowed us to both physically simulate it as well as reliably position it for maximum visibility. If a player does get grabbed by a barnacle, the tongue always wraps right in front of their face, no matter which direction they try to look. This makes the tongue almost impossible to miss and visually guides the player's eyes up to the location of the barnacle, so they know where to shoot to free
Can you
themselves.
pull that up?
These fixation visuals that kick in as the player is being lifted not only serve to communicate the damage the player is taking, but they also help to reduce motion sickness by narrowing the player's field of view.
You know
These
what?
changes, combined with sound effects,
think you're gonna
and
have
other
to die.
visuals like seeing stars and blacking out, eliminate confusion for players and enabled us to bring this classic enemy into the world of Half-Life Alyx.
3 mags left.
Oops, I didn't mean to waste that ammo.
How'd you meet my dad, anyway?
Wait,
you guys
can I
worked
just
together
like...
at Black Mesa, right?
Yeah.
Ow!
Well,
I hit my microphone.
I interviewed at Black Mesa. They said try
There.
again here. I don't need to tell you what happened after that. Lucky break for me, really. Not a lot of survivors. Honestly, it's a miracle you and your dad got out of there.
We don't need to piss with that guy. That's just a waste of ammo. Pistol reloading.
We got a lot of positive feedback from our initial experiments requiring players to perform a series of physical actions to reload the pistol. Specifically, ejecting the clip, retrieving a new clip from their backpack, inserting the clip into the gun, and chambering around. Players enjoyed learning and improving at this skill. We experimented with using a single button for both ejecting
Hey,
the clip
fucker.
and chambering around, but we found that assigning these operations to 2 different buttons was more interesting, even though it was more mentally taxing. In fact, it was more interesting precisely because it was more mentally taxing, as players would frequently mix up the buttons under pressure. In the early stages of the game, players would be fumbling for clips, ejecting the clips when they meant to be chambering around, and generally making a mess. To those of us observing the playtest, this looked like things had gone horribly wrong, but players themselves consistently cited this as a high point of their playthroughs. Because of the physical nature of the reload, and the skill required, players
Look at
blamed
that.
themselves
Air
and not
blown,
the game for
like,
the mistakes made as they
right
were learning
there.
the reloading sequence. In this
Look
area,
at the wind
we
blowing
provide a
that
number of
thingy.
static targets in the form of barnacles for players to shoot at their own pace, increasing the likelihood that they have at least a few reloads under their belt before moving on.
I hope you don't mind, bud, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. I wish he'd let me put the gun in his mouth. Whoops. Mine. Anything in the corner? Look at the reflection of that. What? Dude, this game looks so good. This isn't even. I don't even have it set on the highest graphics, I don't think. I mean, maybe I do, but I'm pretty sure I have it down a little bit. Hey, more of this stuff. Resin. Perfect. Buckethead. Ammo.
Oh, do you need a minute?
Yep, I'm gonna take a shit.
I mean, I could pause the feed.
Just looking, Russ.
Well, I'll be out shortly. Gotta do my business. Yeah, this is nice. Have a nice shit. Okay, that's enough. Hey, the bucket's still there. Good. Is there anything in this pipe? Nope. It'd been funny if they'd have hid some resin in there. That's my puke bucket. Ugh. Wow. That's so cool. Nose itches.
I take it the quarantine zone is behind this hatch?
Yeah, that's where they keep it.
I got a hair going up my nose. It's driving me
Look
nuts.
around for a control panel to open it up.
Probably in the house. Yeah, it's right up there. Wait a minute. Haven't had to shoot something in a minute. He's dead.
Oh. Ugh.
I want that. Give me that. It's mine. That's bad. Bad. Get the fuck out of there. Alright. How do I open this shit? Or can I... That's alright. How do I get in there? Oh. Oh, he's in the way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Nothing in that one. Anything in that one? Nope, wrong one. Ah, there it is. Okay. We got all the goodies. Ow. Hey, I can see you. You think you're something, don't you? Hey. How's my health? My health's full. I don't even need that thing.
In prior Half-Life games, while playing as Gordon, the player saw Alyx use her multi-tool to hack into Combine security systems in order to unlock doors or perform other acts of sabotage. This presented an opportunity for us to represent Alyx's hacking skills through VR-centric minigames. All of our hacking minigame designs were built to leverage the independently tracked head and hands common to today's VR systems.
You know, Russell,
We wanted to encourage players to use both hands simultaneously and move their head to create parallax to understand the spatial relationships within the puzzles. This locker hacking puzzle is based upon one of our earliest prototypes, in which the player was tasked with using a tool in one hand to paint a path on a sphere held by the other hand. There was just something fun and unique about using all of the natural degrees of freedom of both hands to solve a puzzle in VR. In its simplest form, this puzzle solution is straightforward. but the difficulty gradually increases throughout the course of the game by introducing static or moving obstacles of various shapes and sizes on the sphere.
Oh, I thought I had to press the button. I guess not. That's a thick door. Wow.
There we go, finally.
I'm gonna head in. How far is Fairview Junction?
You'll go through the old subway tunnels on your way to the train yard.
Have they started moving Dad yet?
I don't think so, which is good news because we've still got time.
Oh, that's great.
Or bad news because they've already killed him. And you don't need to move a corpse, you just bury it. Or burn it. Still there, Alyx?
Mm-hmm.
Russell, are you seeing this?
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. Looks like a butthole. Should I be breathing in here? Is it safe to breathe? Oh, I can't touch it? Oh, I can. Weird. Can I grab a hold of it? Jerk it? Can I whack it off? Weird. I forgot about these early stages of the game. Alright, well, I think that's probably where I'll end this. I just wanted to do the thing that I was like, hey, I want to try something. And let me see if I can get it to work. Let me save the game here. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. I wonder though, how cool would it be if I was streaming like this and I streamed I quit the virtual desktop. Actually no, I need the virtual desktop open. And then I need to go to the main menu. How do I do that? Home? Desktop 1. Yeah, okay. So, desktop 2. Yeah, I can see. Okay, so can I... Why can't I click anything? No, wait, this isn't the virtual desktop version I want. What's going on here? This isn't like the normal. Why is there like two versions of virtual desktop going on? Menu. Exit VR. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I can like control this. Yo, this is insane. Technology is insane. Let's just find something goofy. What the hell is that? DSP, little piggy, eat it.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon.
I can see this all in front of me. And I can switch to the other screen. And I can see the chat too.
Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking
This is so cool. I wish you could see what I see in here. There's like space all around me.
Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon on a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist. Phil's a sexist. Phil's this. Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it.
This is goofy.
Oh, he's doing it mean. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it.
Alright.
Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat.
That's enough of that. Anyway, yeah. I just wanted to do this for a couple minutes. That's enough. I will